is Lisa, the original designing diva. I'm here today with a video that I had promised to do that was a tour of my Midori wallet. I'm going to start with, this was the original wallet that I made. Let me just get this charm around. And this was a full-size Midori Traveler's Notebook. And I wanted to use a Midori for my wallet because, as I've said many times before, I think faux dories and Midoris are the greatest things since sliced bread because I can customize them to be what I need them to be. And so I took the bull by the horns and I said, you know what? I don't want to carry a full-size traveler's notebook with me as my wallet, so I'm going to cut this down. And I did. I cut it down to 5.5 inches tall. And I honestly don't remember what the width was. I did cut some of the width off of this book. And I added the metal corner protectors. These are pretty rose color metal. And the charm on this is just a single simple key that matches the rose gold of the metal on the metal corner protectors. And it says secret. And then the charm I have on this is again the book plate, and this is a cherry quartz. And I used black elastic on this. And because I like my closure elastic to come out of the middle of my spine, I had the original hole from where the Midori closure came out of. So to cover that up, I attached this gold metal filigree plate, and I threaded through the hole elastic to secure this pearl button with, it has gold accent around it. And I'll show you the inside. I didn't do anything with the inside of this. I just left it the plain leather, and here's where the button is secured inside, and these are my elastics. The problem with this wallet was when I put everything I needed to in it, everything hung way over the cover. I had cut it too short. There wasn't enough width in the cover to completely hide everything that I had inside. And I knew because this would be thrown into my wallet that whatever I had inside would get worn and ruined. So I put that aside. That was a no-go. I had another Midori Traveler's Notebook, and so I said, what the heck, I might as well cut this one down too. So I did. This is my actual wallet. It is 5.5 inches tall, and I did not cut any of the width off of this one. I left the width alone. And I just stick this little pen in the elastic and it stays. This has silver metal corner protectors, and it has a silver book plate with, this is a turquoise stone, and this little pearl drop that I added to it. And I have black elastic. And this is the original Midori elastic that I used to make my smaller elastic inserts, the ones that are only this tall. And if you're familiar with Midori, you know that they slit the tops and bottoms of their covers. So when I cut this one down, I think I cut it from the top. I made the slit so it would match the other end of the notebook. And the charm on this, it's cute. It's a little key, and it's a little plaque that says dream. And I hand wrapped a little turquoise bead on a fancy head pin. And then there's another little pearl drop. And the back of this one, I covered the original hole with, this is a silver metal plate embellishment, and I threaded through the hole this clear crystal button bead, or whatever, the button, I think. And this is what that looks like in the back. I left this leather also plain. I didn't put any cardstock or anything on it. I liked it the way it was, so I left it. And the first thing I see when I open my wallet, this is a clear fly leaf, and it says, don't forget. And then I made this little cover that says, every day is a blessing. So when I open my wallet and the fly leaf is closed, it says, don't forget, every day is a blessing. And this is my calendar. I, again, started this calendar in March. I did this on Word and figured out how to minimize it so it would be small enough to fit in my wallet. Not quite sure how I did that, but it worked out for me. So this calendar, what I use for is if I'm out and about and I need to make an appointment, either a hairdressing appointment or a doctor's appointment or whatever, I can look at this and know what I already have scheduled. And when I make my appointment, I will put it in here. And then when I get home, I move it over to my blue Midori, which is the one that stays on my desk, and that's the calendar I look at every day. So this is my out and about calendar, so I don't double book myself or, do anything stupid. So this is why I have this calendar in here. This is a little pocket folder, and in it I keep my medication list. I always have my medication list on me when I go out. If you're on any medication, you should always include your medication. You should always have it with you somewhere on your person when you're out and about. And that's just the nurse and me talking, because it's important. One never knows what's going to happen, and people may need to know what medications you take. So that's just my word of advice as a nurse. Always carry your medication list with you. And this is the back of the fly leaf, and it says love and has a little heart. And I just thought this cover was pretty, and it said life is good. This is, let me take my check out of there. This is a little pocket folder that I made, and I had a check in there because I just went to the hairdresser today, and that's what I use this for. If I'm going somewhere and I want something handy, if I'm going to the doctor and I want my insurance card and my copay handy, I will take it out of my normal storage space and I will move it over to here. And that way when I get to wherever I'm going, I can just flip this open and take it out. I don't have to hunt and dig it out of my wallet. These are 2 Franklin Covey expense envelopes that I cut down and attached. And I put this little, this pretty pink animal print washi tape on it. I love animal print, if you can tell. I'm a big animal print fan. And this one I keep closed with a little clip because I keep my bigger bills in here. And so I want, I don't want them obviously falling out. So that's what that's for. And this actually is empty at the moment. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this for, but it's there if I need it. And this is the back part of the pocket that I showed you earlier. This is my credit card section, and I took my credit cards out because I do want to show you this section. I want to show you what the problem that I encountered and what I did to try and fix it. This insert here is pretty secure. The cards slide in sideways. They fit in there. It's a heavier plastic, and they fit in there nice and snug, and I have no worries about them falling out. That whatever I put in there is going to stay there. These inserts are another story. I don't think they were Franklin Covey. I think they were Daytimer. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. But the way I had to cut them down, I had to cut the bottom of the top pocket. And so I had to reattach that, and then I put washi over it just to make it look pretty. But what happened was I lost some depth in this pocket. So the cards, when I put them in, they stuck a little bit over the top of the actual plastic. The bottom ones were fine. They were full size, and I put this little, I used my circle punch, and I did a little half moon divot here to make the cards easier to get in and out. And so I wasn't worried about the bottom. But the top, because they stuck out a little bit, and they were fairly loose in this enclosure. They didn't fit snugly. They slid around a lot. So my concern was that they would fall out of my wallet. They would fall out the top. The bottom ones, they're you know, tucked inside, they're not going anywhere, but I wasn't so sure about the top. So what I did was, this is a a sheet protector, a page protector, and I cut it down and I attached it to the back of the credit card holder, and I folded it over the top, and then I added this little Velcro button so it closes. So when I put my cards in there, I know they're not going anywhere. They've got a top on them, it's secured closed, and I know they're neatly tucked inside. They're not going anywhere. So I just wanted to share that in case someone, you know, is trying to make inserts for their Fodori or Midori, and they've had the same issue where, because a lot of the plastic card holders are, it's not that it's flimsy, but the pockets are too big for the cards. So I just wanted to share that. This little pocket here, this is my ready cash. You can see I got my little hashtag with my clock ready to go. This is my ready cash, so if I like run in and get milk, or, you know, this is my little spending small bills. This little pocket here, this is basically a homage to the poodles that I've had in my life. This is a little red sports car, and inside the sports car there's a silver poodle, a white poodle, a black poodle, and an apricot poodle. And they're flying down the road in their little sports car, and their ears are flapping in the breeze, and if dogs can smile, they all have smiles on their face. They're happy as can be. And I attached it to this little card that says XOXO, which of course is kisses and hugs. And it just reminds me of my puppies, and I included it for that reason. I thought it was adorable. And this cutie over here, she's just hot stuff. I just loved her. I had to include her. This was a card I found online that I cut down to fit in here because she's just so adorable. She's a pink, hot pink poodle, and she's got, you know, the poofy hair and the bow in her head and the long eyelashes, and I just had to include her. I thought she was the greatest little thing. And then this side, this insert says, "This makes me happy." And this little sticker here, this looks just like the poodle I had. I lost her a couple years ago, but she was the queen, and she was beautiful. She was a white poodle, and this looks just like her. And then this this little ragamuffin here, this looks like the poodle that I have now, a little troublemaker. But I love her to death. She's got the sweetest little disposition you ever want to see in a dog. So that's why I have those two. They just make me happy. And then I have some lined pages in here and some blank pages. You know, if I'm on the go and I want to jot something down to remember, that's what I use it for. So that's my wallet that I'm using, and the wallet that I'm not using, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I'll have to think about that. I may be able to, you know, store something else in there, maybe credit cards that I don't use or something. I'm not sure. I'll think of something to use it for. But that's the tour of my wallet. I hope it was useful. I've said in my other tour videos that I like to watch tour videos on YouTube because it's fun. I enjoy it, and because I get ideas that sometimes I adopt and sometimes I mull over and make into something my own. But hopefully, you know, you were able to do one of those two things or both with this tour of my wallet. I thank you for watching. This is Lisa, the original Designing Diva, and I'm saying bye-bye for now.